So over the past 2 years, in developing a budget and knowing that we had a goal of a sustainable financial budget, we've not really seen a lot of movement of the needle. The green line, which is the sustainable line, is still negative. Budget proposals, as we develop them in the city, have really been more about what we hope we can do, and is there enough money to do it? And then what winds up happening is the budget development process becomes a bit controversial at times because we have hopes and aspirations, but we don't oftentimes have the revenue to support them. Citizens and decision makers would like the city to continue to do it all. These are some things that you've probably either seen in print or heard me say in meetings previously. And one of the reasons that I continue to talk about these things is because sometimes it takes repeating what you've said time and time again in order for people to really understand this is a serious situation. I like the one, those who cannot change their minds can't change anything. Years into the future. And this is something new because typically what cities do, and Corvallis is not unique in this regard, is that you look at budget development oftentimes because we're not biennial. You look from year to year. You just kind of figure out how things are going to go the next year in front of you. And we really felt that as a part of that council goal, we needed to come up and be looking forward into the future. So development of a 5-year plan into the future. Rely on people, city staff to deliver services. Here's the reality check. We can't continue to afford all the services at current revenue and expense levels at this time. That's just our reality for now. Positions, programs, and services will need to be cut to live within our means and to achieve that city council goal of financial sustainability. Let me give you a little bit of an idea. In 2009 and 2010, in the 2009-10 budget, the city spent almost $7 million more than they brought in. And that was 1 year after the Great Recession started in 2008. And you all know that if you continue that cycle, at some point you run out of money in your reserves, and then the decisions that you need to make become really difficult. Now, the HP refund, that was a topic of conversation last year, about the time the council was getting ready to adopt a budget. And if not for the fact that the city council, our administrative services committee, had not stood firm and created financial policies to build a reserve, that $2 million hit that we wound up taking would have really created some serious pain. But because we had been saving that money, we were able to pay that refund without significant impacts to programs or services.